Welcome to
Bullet Point!
We are your host. I'm EP.
I'm JM.
Every week we're going to talk about competitive shooting and everything around it.
So, if you're an aficionado, enthusiast, or just a plain beginner, this is your show.
You can connect with us through PHLV Radio Facebook page, Bullet Point Facebook page, or simply email us at bulletpointmediaproduction@gmail.com.
Now, don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel so you get the latest episode of Bullet Point. Are you ready?
Stand by. All right, magandang gabi. Good evening to everybody. Good evening, JM.
Good evening.
All right, what's going on, everybody?
Oh, man.
Welcome to Bullet Point again.
Yes, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
You know,
yeah, this is the perfect time to dissect all of our matches for the year, particularly the last match.
Two major matches.
Two major matches.
Exactly.
So last week we did talk about the Nationals.
Yeah.
Right, and this episode for today we're going to talk about the Area 2.
Exactly.
Off season for our viewers out there.
Yeah.
It's already kind of going into the winter season, off season. So perfect time to kind of brush up on your dry fire, your strategy for the upcoming 2026 for your season. So let us know what you're preparing for and what you're most excited about as you approach 2026.
Exactly.
And how you approach your competitive shooting season.
Exactly. And our topic for tonight, the most brutal match of 2025. Oh.
Yeah.
Area 2, Desert Classic.
Area 2, yes.
Yeah, let's look into some analysis there, right?
Yeah. What do you think? What's your thoughts on your Area 2?
Well, Area 2 is not just a match you casually shoot.
No, it's not.
And I would tell you guys, the match that checks your ego. hello, right?
Yep.
Tests your training, exposes your weaknesses. Oh, I'm going to tell you. And this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. So it's all about that 2025 Desert Classic. And for me, JM, the match just didn't raise the bar. Mm-hmm. In fact, it threw the bar into the orbit.
Yeah.
Guys. So we're gonna be looking into some analysis of the whole event.
Yeah, I think overall the event was a great success. Remember, the registration for this particular match was way ahead of the I think it was like 2 or 3 months. Maybe a little bit more than that, and it got sold out quick. And do you know how Area 2 is? When they put out the registration, in minutes, everyone's on wait list after that.
Yeah, actually, after 1 minute, everybody's on a wait list. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so we all know what the history of Area 2 does every year on shooting, and we all know there's a theme behind it.
Yeah.
And everyone is excited for, every year when they reveal
what the theme,
right? So this year's theme was pretty much like the Predator, right?
Yes.
Actually, Alien, it's a mix of everything. Yeah, it's a mixture of both. You got your Alien, Independence Day type,
Star Wars,
Predator, and then they have your E.T.
The thing?
Was with the
I actually like that.
With the doll and the bike,
Men in Black.
Right. So every stage was themed like a full movie poster.
Yeah.
There's a lot of graphics, a lot of custom art, a lot of a lot of hard work that was put into that.
Oh yeah, we could see that, and we're gonna talk about some of those things later.
Yeah. So it actually felt like. It's you're in a film.
You're in the movie.
You're in the movie, right? So this wasn't just USPSA.
Nope, I agree.
This was storytelling, and the creativity
There's
level.
There's a lot of work put into
it.
Right.
So this was the match director and the staff that wanted to make a statement. So
they did.
Which is you won't forget an Area 2.
Exactly. Right? And speaking about that, no other perfect place but Rio Salado.
Rio Salado, yes.
Well, guys, I don't know about you, JM, but Rio is brutal in best ways, not in a bad way, right?
It's challenging.
It's very challenging. We have this loose sands. hard sun.
Yeah. So in the morning it's gonna get like super cold.
Exactly.
And then in a minute you're taking off that jacket because you're sweating.
And exactly what we felt all the way those 3-day event, right? So steep berms. Actually, I like the way that they did it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So crosswinds.
Yeah. You can feel that too. Yeah.
What else? What else?
You have like the signature barrel stacks and then the long shooting lanes.
Yeah.
You have your the bays all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Like there's shorter ones, and then up front here you have the longer ones, the bigger stages.
With the way that I look at it, when I was shooting this year and even last year too, those terrain, it never lets you comfortable. You always have to think of something else.
Yeah.
It's a different scenario. It's a different way on how to attack it. So Rio Salado, guys, doesn't just reward those heroes, but it rewards discipline.
Right.
That's how I look at it, right? And today, we're going to break it all down. Mm-hmm. The top shooters, their real numbers, the decisive stages. We'll look into some random stages there. And then the winners and the heartbreaks.
The heartbreaks.
Oh, my God.
I'm included in that heartbreak.
Yeah, right. Me in the Nationals.
So,
right?
Yeah. All right. And also, the strategies that worked.
Yes.
Right? Strategies, the activators that punish people.
Wow. Yeah.
There's, remember that double swinger?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Big one, right? And then we'll highlight some of the stages that defines the entire match. We have a few of those.
Yeah.
But before we break down the stages, we can look at the the titans.
Yes.
The top dogs.
Yeah.
Top tens.
Yep.
These shooters are the ones that rose above the desert, if we may call it, and delivered
the Rio Salado challenge,
the cream of the crops.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have. Let's talk about the top 10.
Yeah.
The overalls. With their numbers. Of course, number one or top overall would be Max. Right.
Yep.
So he's a PCC Grandmaster champion. You may want to talk more about him.
Yeah, no, I think he shot 100%. Obviously, the match score with 1778 points.
Yes.
Total of 247.18 seconds total time.
Wow.
So again, blazing speed, and that's a 94.32% of possible or points possible.
Wow.
So that translates to an efficient runs, fast, clean. So Max won both match, in terms of speed and accuracy.
Yes.
Both applications that he ran the lowest time of all the entire top 10 and the highest points possible. So you hear people say he's just built different, right?
And those numbers,
the numbers prove that.
Definitely.
Right?
Oh, I would love to know who the second overall is.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You don't know this guy?
No, maybe they may say it might be biased, but our own Vegas native,
your son.
Yeah, no. So Miggs is the second overall. Another Grandmaster Junior.
Yeah, it's tight.
It was a tight run. 40 points difference.
Yes.
97.74%. 1737 of the possible.
He did the
points.
1737, and then Max did 1778.
Yeah.
Wow, 41 points, right?
Yeah, 41 points.
40 points, right? So
251 seconds.
That's about
give or take.
Less than 4 seconds or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
That was very close, huh?
Yeah, it's super close. 92.20% of possible points.
Yes.
So, keep in mind, he doesn't do this full time. He goes to school Monday to Friday. And
he's a junior.
He's still a junior.
And happy birthday very, very soon to
yes.
Mix, right?
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon in the corner. But, and he did put a lot of work into that. A lot of daily training and local matches here that kind of helped form that result.
Yes. It just didn't happen over time.
No, it didn't. So again, he was only 4 seconds away from Max and only 40 points behind. So, he did really put his heart and soul into the match.
Yeah, and then let that sink into everybody. He's a junior.
Right. Yeah. No, he's still he still orders kids meals.
Exactly,
So.
and that just tells you he did an elite execution right there in Area 2. So kudos to you, Migs, and kudos to the dad.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right, so top 3. Do you know
Bridger,
this guy?
Yeah, Bridger Havens.
Right?
We squatted with him in nationals maybe a couple of years ago up in real good guy, young guy, and he's an M class, and he shoots
take note of
well.
that. He's the M class, and he's in top 3.
Right.
That's a good one. Right?
He's pretty good.
He shoots open.
He does shoot open. With his points, we're about 1684 at area 2.
Not too bad, yeah.
With an execution of 268 seconds. So 89%, 89.34 of possible points.
Wow.
So again, one of the aha moments here, or our discovery here is being an M-class shooter, beating all the open GMs.
Yeah, the GMs. Yeah. That's the reason why I wanted to emphasize that. He's the M-class open champ,
and finishing 3rd overall.
I mean, overall,
it almost never happens, right? But again, we highlight the stuff that we don't see on a daily basis, which is, I'm sure, he put a lot of hard work and a lot of practice sessions and training sessions. So. Again, he just didn't have a good match, but he's at a GM level. He shot like a
exactly,
GM.
Yeah. So congratulations, Richard, for that. Number 4 or top 4 would be Jacob. So I think you know this guy.
Yeah, Jacob. He shot LO limited optics, grandmaster there, and 93.60% with a total of 1664
not bad.
points.
That's good.
Running at about 257 seconds overall. So 88.29% of possible points.
Yes.
So again, Jacob's been delivering, pretty solid numbers throughout this year particularly too. With his LO performance, it's 4th overall. That's a lot.
For an LO, can you imagine top 2 PCC open now goes LO in the 4th?
Right. Yeah? So you got minor, major, and then minor. Right. So right in the middle of open and carry optics. So what does this transcend to or translate? We all know limited optics, folks, is the hottest division out there
right now. Yeah.
So it's real. It's very competitive. It's here to stay.
You can win with an LO,
and you can win. Definitely, you can place podium on those divisions.
Yeah, of course. And then, of course, number 5 would be Christian Seiler.
Yeah, Christian Seiler.
But he shot carry optic, not an open. I just want to make sure that you guys know that. He didn't shoot open.
No, so
this is a carry optic minor.
This was so his match along with Hunter and all that group right there, they all shot concealed.
Yes.
Which is Hunter Constantine's belt. Amazing belt, by the way. If you haven't, if you don't know anything about that, or you haven't seen that, just Google Hunter Constantine and belt will appear there. All of those group right there, they all shot concealed.
Yeah, I was watching them,
match, right? Which was fun to watch. He placed 93.57%.
Yeah.
With a possible 1663 of the possible points, in a total of 262 seconds. So that's 88.26 of points possible.
Exactly, but I think Christian won carry optic by the closest margin of the match because the top or the number 6 overall, Brantley Miriam, only was about point something of a second out of next to Seiler.
Well, their difference based on the numbers are just like 3 points.
Wow.
So Christian Seiler was 1663 and Brantley was 1659.
There you go. So that's less than an alpha.
About 4. Yeah.
Less than an alpha.
Yeah, exactly. So coming in very close to number 6 was Brantley, another Carry Optics grandmaster, with as we mentioned 1659 points and 263 seconds behind Christian, 88.01 of points possible. So,
correct.
So again, we're talking very minute details here. So compared to Christian, it's like 4.67.
Very close.
Very close.
Again, that's less than an alpha.
0.72 seconds.
Wow.
So this wasn't a win. This was a head-to-head, battle between the two.
Exactly. Wow. So, of course, number 7 would be Justin Williams.
Yep, Justine.
She's a Grandmaster PCC. She's the Our Lady champion in Area 2, always.
Yeah. That's her hometown. That's her home range. Very comfortable shooting there. She shot pretty solid. 92.84% and 1650 points.
Yes.
264.76 seconds. So, one thing to note. I know Justine just came off of the World Shoot handgun, and then only had a few weeks to kind of transition back to PCC. So this might be pretty solid and historic results for the match. So lady shooter basically finished
7 overall. That's tough, right?
So again, elite tier performance against one of the solid and deepest names in the country.
Can you imagine on the top 7 itself, guys? There's 3 PCCs already. There's 3, right? 1, 2, and the 7th. These are all PCCs, right? Yeah. So wow. All right, and then of course Aaron.
Aaron Adams, we all know he shoots open. Also coming off of Handgun World Shoot. All of these, majority of these folks came off of a Handgun World Shoot with 91.84%. 1632 points and 270 seconds.
You know what I like about Edens is that he's always solid. You know, he's been consistently shooting here and there.
Right.
And I watch some of his YouTube.
Yeah.
He's really
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
He stays low.
Yeah. GM level shooting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
So, and then number 9 would be Robert.
Yeah.
Open, and then he's just a master too for open.
Yep.
91.49%, 1626.71 points, 278 seconons. So this is another masterclass shooter in the top 10. So top 10. So there's 2 masterclass in top 10. These guys are, Area 2 just brought out the best in in this non-GMs this year.
Right.
Of course. And let's talk about 10th place. Chris has always been there, right?
Chris Tilley.
Open GM.
Yeah. Another solid GM has been shooting for a while now.
Yeah.
Finishing with 91.44% and 6125 points.
Yeah.
Total of 268 seconds. It's again the classic Tilly way. It's clean, fast, aggressive.
I watch him on YouTube. He's just solid, man.
Oh yeah.
So again, top 10. Kudos to everybody, guys. So it was fun watching them.
Oh yeah.
If I get the chance, I watch them. So that's what's so good about Area 2. AM, PM, AM.
You can watch. You can watch the other shooters.
Exactly. So while reviewing the stages too. So it's really fun. For a fun 3 days for that Area 2. So in summary, JM, from the numbers that you were mentioning a while ago, again, we were looking at PCC was definitely dominant in the top 10.
Yeah.
So 3 shooters in top 7, I mean.
Right.
So we were looking at, of course, Max, and that's Miggs, and then Justin.
Justin.
So just to make sure that you guys know that, PCC is going to be really tough to beat, in the years to come. Open, of course, was deep.
Yes.
We have 4 shooters in top 10.
Right.
2 masters in that category.
Yeah.
Carry Optics, how about that?
Yeah, Carry Optics was super competitive.
Yeah.
You have the Seiler, Miriam was decided by fraction of a second or point.
Yeah.
Limited Optics, broke into the top tier.
Yeah.
With Hetherington at number 4 overall.
That's huge. Yeah.
So that's always a positive sign for the rest of the limited optics fanatics.
For next year, I'm telling you, you'd see more of limited optics next year.
Yeah.
Even in our own group right now,
yes,
people are our team or our colleagues or what do you call them, friends?
Yeah,
right. They're all trying limited optics right now.
Yeah.
Last week, even for the last 2 weeks here, local matches open.
There's a big spike.
Yeah, so they're all looking into shooting LO for next year.
Yeah. And then women's performance still continues to break the barriers with Justine at number 7 overall, and then again the M-class shooters had a breakout this year, and then because of the 2 M-class shooters landing in top 10.
Yeah, that's huge too.
So that goes to show that your hard work pays off.
Exactly.
When you put your time and effort into this sport.
In fact, that's one of the things that we're going to talk about starting next year.
Yeah.
What are you doing to prepare 2026? How it's going to be different from last year, right?
Absolutely.
JM, can you imagine 2025 is about to end?
It is. We're only technically a few weeks away.
Yeah, so I was just thinking how we started last year, and now we're talking about ending 2025.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's been a long journey, fun journey.
Yeah, fun journey for especially all of us competitive shooters and aficionados. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
It's 2025 is a good year.
Yeah.
Right. So let's go back, JM, to the environment of Area 2. So that was Rio Salado.
Yep.
Rio Salado, right? And then we mentioned that it's brutal.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, no. So going back to your earlier description of Rio, we always incorporate how the desert sun is just very blistering for us, and glaring, and the harsh glare, and some of the the terrains on the back part were inconsistent in a challenging way.
Oh yeah.
And
remember the helicopter?
Right.
That's tough,
Yeah. Go from right to left and then forward, right? Yeah. So long movements, as what you mentioned, and then when that wind kicks up, it could affect your entire execution of the stage. So even in your gear, dusting your optics, mags, or your gun internals.
Exactly. So I always see myself cleaning my gun, and then the best thing is what I learned from you. Put it into your what do you call this, gun case.
Yeah, right away.
Don't just openly put that in the entirety of the match that you have it open.
Yeah,
you have to. Well, it's gonna gather a lot of dust.
Yeah,
and before you know it, internals is not going to be working.
I've always been used to putting my my gun on my waist when I'm like on deck.
Yeah.
And then I'll remove it right after the stage. I'll go straight to the safety table and then put it back on.
Exactly.
Or I'll put a shower cap or a gun cap.
That's another thing too.
Yeah.
So guys. So you wouldn't know really how it really feels like until you get there. So I'm telling you, next year, guys, make Area 2 as one of your go-to events next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
It is worth visiting for the folks that are watching that you haven't experienced Area 2. That's one of the matches to look forward to.
Yeah, so the range layout we're going to show you later on from your match book. It showed bay spread over undulating terrain. Bay 1 to 7, main cluster.
Yeah.
We're going to be showing you that. So you'd see there. Hopefully you're seeing it right now. Bay 8 to 11. This is what you call the upper ridge. This is the wind zone. Yeah, because that's where you gather all those wins, right?
Right.
So base 12, 13, well, that's the demo bay.
Yeah.
I like the demo bay.
All the way in the back.
At the back, right? I like that demo bay.
Yeah.
When we tried
Lago. The Lago and the Kimber.
And the Kimber, you know, you guys did an awesome job there.
Yeah,
letting us all shoot different type of your guns. So thank you for that. Bay 14 and 15. That's the corner that you were talking about.
Yeah,
that's a deep in the corner. I think this is where we had that left and right.
Yeah.
That's Bay 15, I think.
We started on 14.
Oh, 14.
That's our first.
That's right.
That's our first
that's
stage.
where you, okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then, of course, every bay had their, you know, the personality that you were talking about, and has a unique challenge for each bay. You know, so that's the environment of Area 2. Again, you wouldn't know until you get there, but at least we're going to be showing you a little bit of how it looks like. So we have that aerial shot of how the whole area,
the whole area. That I always like how there's always an accessible function bay.
Yes.
Available for all the shooters.
Yeah.
That's always a good, you know, it's always a good setup.
The safety table is always available to you.
Oh yeah. You don't have to walk all the way far.
I'm very dependent on that.
Yeah.
I know. So we're gonna look at some of the random stage examples, JM.
Yeah.
So so you guys have a little bit of an idea what we're talking about. So we provided some clips on the matchbook.
Yes.
You know, just for you guys to look at it. It's not exactly how it is, but at least you have an idea of what we're talking about. So this first one here is the phone home.
Yeah, the ET phone home.
ET phone home. So tell us about that.
No, so the starting position here is you're seated on that bicycle, as you folks can see.
The lower
that,
right.
The lower right.
Yeah.
It's a
bicycle.
Pure creativity.
Yeah.
You know, the challenge wasn't the shooting. It's the exiting of the prop.
Yeah.
You know, without the sloppy movement, basically. You know, so again, you're seated and then both hands on the handlebar, if you recall that. You know, so I've seen a couple people tumble.
Oh, really?
And fall face
yeah,
first.
you could. Yeah, definitely.
You know, I actually knew somebody that happened.
Oh, wow.
And you know, so remember the gun is on the table.
On the table, yeah.
You know, so what you were mentioning was the challenge of exiting there because it was in a weird angle.
Yeah.
So you just got to jump out, run, and then you know, execute it. So, you know, for PCC shooters, they crushed this, and Carry Optics had to fight their awkward entry, and open shooters went, you know, full send on this.
Yeah, I remember how I did it. Oh my God. I was really careful on how to get off that bike.
Yeah.
Because I might be one of those.
How did you shoot this stage?
I ran from of course, the bicycle, going to the table, got my gun, and then went back straight to the corner on the right, and then start shooting from there. You know, so
I see.
That's how I did it.
I shot it as soon as I got the gun on the table. I went to the left.
Oh, really? That's how you did it.
And then there's a clamshell, right?
Yes.
So I shot that area, but I shot the activator and I backed out on the clamshell.
Oh, that's a classic. That's a good one.
And then I hit the one on the right and then went to the left, finished on the left.
That's a good one. I never thought about that. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, so let's look into the next one. This is what you call the Men in Black.
Yeah, Men in Black.
MIB.
You know, again, Men in Black, probably because they are all tuxedos.
Yes, that's what it is. So, you know, funny story. Before we started this stage, the RO said, "Okay, if you're gonna have a Charlie here, you know, it's not a good run." What do you mean by that? So everybody was shooting here all alphas.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You know, so this is a fast 24-hour burner, 24-run burner.
Yeah.
It's wide open, first array, tight hard cover cluster, still lean. So this actually stage is one of my favorites. It's you know, the stage is exposed, you know, sloppy transitions. And then if you do this with lack of trigger discipline, you get those Charlies.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I've seen some people with over aggression in this. That's why they miss it.
Right. When you analyze this type of stage, one thing prevalent here that would help execute your plan better is to grip your gun hard.
Correct.
And wherever, because remember, the layout of this is the first two ports. Yeah. The target's in front of you.
Yes.
Right. So to what the RO was saying, you can't get a Charlie in that.
You can't.
It's
just in front of you.
It should be in front of you. You shoot alpha.
Yeah.
But it would matter as you go down the stage. The left and the right would matter on how you're going to shoot that.
Yeah, that's where the challenge. Yeah. And you'd see different shooters address it differently as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, top shooters glided through it, and then mid-pack shooters kind of bled with points or took a little bit of time.
Exactly. So, this is one of my favorites. I shot those steels at the back walking while I was approaching the clamshell. So I had a good run in this one, so I love this. Men in Black.
Yeah.
All right.
Good stage.
Good stage. Okay, let's look into let's talk about highlight of the stages.
Yeah.
So stage 2, this is they call it in space. In space, no one can hear you scream. Oh man.
Yeah, this is one of the stages that define the early portion of the match, or define wherever your position is, whether you're going to gain points or you're going to drop down.
Exactly.
It's a big stage, right? So this is the teeter-totter, stage. So we got a 30 round stage, 14 USPSA targets, 2 poppers. You have a disappearing max trap. We also have a swinger. So a lot going on, right? So long left-right movements and awful diagonal shots.
You remember climbing that?
You remember climbing that, shooting the one on the left, right?
Exactly.
And then when it goes down, the swinger and the clam would activate.
That timing is very important in this one. So this stage, you got it all.
Yeah, you have everything.
You have everything there.
We've seen a lot of shooters, crash and burn on this stage. And the way I've also seen that shooters take that swinger right when that that teeter-totter lands.
Yes.
Or I've also seen them wait till they get to the left side.
Ah, really? Okay.
Because you can see it from the left side.
From the left side.
Yeah. So again,
there's a lot of ways in how to shoot this.
Yeah, a lot of ways. But obviously the top dogs, the champions, they ran this differently. Yeah. Everybody kind of ran it, similar to that, or tried to keep up, but it's different.
I was the first shooter here in my squad.
Oh, really?
So I was the experiment.
Yeah, you were the first one to break it, huh?
Yeah. So I had a good run in this one, honestly.
Yeah.
But what do you call this? But I think I could have done it better after seeing everybody shot it.
Yeah.
Because I was just the first shooter.
Yeah.
All right. So let's look into another. What do you call this? Well, maybe on that scale. What do you call this? I'm looking at the next stage. Oh, just 1 second. Oh, there you go. Stage 3. Let's look at stage 3. Wretch Hive of Scam and Villainy. How do you pronounce that? What you guys
These are like quotes and phrases.
The phrases of the film?
Yeah, okay. Probably.
I never watch it.
I forgot about it.
Okay, Wretch Hive of Scam and Villainy. So 32 round, giant U-shaped movement, barrels everywhere, targets tucked deep.
Yeah.
Actually, I love this stage.
Yeah.
So this stage, guys, is it gives you a lot of cardio.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, a lot of cardio, pacing, position entry technique, confidence on the trigger. How did you shoot this?
Oh, well, from the starting point, I ran to the left shoot those two targets on the left, and then start running. Got it all from the left, and then ended on the right. That's what I did.
Yeah. I shot this from the starting position. I went to the right.
Sorry.
And then went to the left.
I'm so sorry. See?
Yeah.
I did not shoot this correctly. I went to the right first.
You went to the right.
and then walked going to the left.
Yeah, I went to the left.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as I entered that area, I shot that paper on the right.
On the right, so you could see the tuxedo. Yeah. I was thinking of doing that. Right, yeah.
And then I made my way around it, so I'm only hopping back just one time.
I think that's a good one because when I ended up doing that, I have to really shuffle going to that twice.
Yeah, because you got to hit the first one and the second one.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So here, I don't know, but I know Bridger, the M-class shooter, crushed his stage and used it to launch himself to third overall. Yeah, I think he did a very good job on running this stage. Yeah. I think PCC shooters like Max and Migs, of course, they run so fast. They were electric here. Long transitions favor, of course, PCC gun handling.
Yep.
I think you agree on that.
Yep.
Justine had an incredible PCC run here as well.
Yep.
A big part of why she finished 7th overall. But hey, guys, this stage separated athletes from everybody else.
Yeah.
I like this stage. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so another stage that we can look into, stage 4, take me to your leader. So precision, hard covers, angles, a swinger that baited poor timing. If you do not know how to do the timing, it's going to kill you.
Right.
Because this is what you're talking about, those two.
The double swinger.
The double swinger.
Yeah.
Again, guys, before I shot this one, I was like putting music into my ear.
I've seen Seiler shoot that target right in the middle, just one-handed it. A lot of shooters are one-handing it.
Okay.
So Seiler put on a carry optics masterclass, so it's super disciplined. A's on A's, controlled aggression. With LO, Harrington showed, LO can hang with the carry optics and open. So the stage where, this is where your patience beats speed.
Yes, because the timing is really important there.
Yeah.
If you don't look into the timing of that
there's a lot of ways to shoot this. Yeah. Like so many ways to shoot this, right? Because it forces you to go to different spots. And it also forces you to compress different areas and kind of blend in, some of the or try to save time.
Yeah.
If you can eliminate a couple positions, in steps.
So I was thinking when I shot this one, my first walkthrough was I'm gonna be after shooting left and right, I'll be shooting the activator right in the middle. So once you hit that activator right in the middle, and then the swinger starts swinging, I can shoot it faster, but I change it. Yeah. I activated it in the very beginning, so that's how I ended up faster. Yeah, so
I see.
There's a lot of ways really in how to shoot this.
I shot this starting left.
Okay.
Starting left, and then shot that whole array. Went back, shot that whole 2, and then right in the middle, and then made my way, forward, and then around it.
Yeah. So again, a lot of in our squad, everybody I think did it all differently. Usually we copy somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So that was a good stage. Another highlight would be not bad for a human. This stage 7.
Yes, the dreaded stage 7. On side note, a few of the DQ casualties were coming from this stage.
Yes, but what do you call this? This is a very technical stage because we have the stomp pad.
Yeah.
And then we have that max strap.
Yeah.
So it's you wouldn't know really how to do this, but I think what do you call this? Especially the first shot. Remember that clamp?
Yeah.
That the alpha or the headshot is the one that's open.
I clipped a no shoot on that one.
Because a lot is going to be trapped on that.
Yeah.
You're going to hit that no shoot if you're going to be running it so fast.
That was my mistake. So my first shot should have been the tuxedo.
Yeah.
and then transitioned onto the head box instead of the head box to the tuxedo?
I did it first on that headshot, but I took my time and then cut my time running. So that I know if I got to be shooting it fast, I'm going to hit that no shoot, right?
Yeah.
So again, there's popper, swinger, although they're both visible at rest, both on unforgiving, but both requiring perfect timing. That's just how it is, especially when you run on that right side there.
Yeah.
That's a moving bridge.
Yes.
And then it's a long range shot off a swinger.
Right.
That's going to be
tough. That's probably, what, about
20?
Or maybe more.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
And it's a swinger.
Yeah.
And then it's not a...
when you even if you activate it and then you shot the targets up front, right?
Yes.
Because you have about 3 targets. You have the one in the corner, the one in front of you, and the one by the bridge. A lot of people are optioning whether to shoot that target, that partial target, when you get to the bridge.
Yes.
And folks, we're talking about the target on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Right in front of the bridge.
Right in front of the bridge, right? A lot of people are shooting that entering the bridge, and some of them, too, that once they get to that, that's
the only time. For me, I did it, before I entered the bridge, I shot it all already.
Same, yeah,
and then I hopped into that moving bridge. Guys, can you imagine this one? That bridge is moving.
Yeah.
So you want that to be stable, but of course it's moving. And then the one that you're shooting is a swinger.
Yeah. So to your point, even when you hop on the bridge, it's still swinging fast.
Yeah.
It didn't slow down.
So this is a tough stage, but it's a very challenging and technical as well, But the elites, of course, they thrive here.
Yeah.
Of course, Max run this. The run was surgical. Mix definitely almost identical.
Yeah.
And then the LO was running stunning. The what do you call Care Optics?
Yeah.
They run this one safely. Conservative plans. Open shooters were split. Some brilliant, some were brutalized.
Yeah.
So I know, but this stage was able to punish those poor activator timing more than any other. Again, that's far.
Yeah.
Moving bridge, and then swinger. It's tough, but then again, I love this stage.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about another stage, guys. Stage 14. The world needs a wake-up call.
Right.
Well, it looks easy.
Yeah, this was our first stage, like I said, and I did need a wake-up call on this on this stage.
Yeah.
It looks easy, but it's not.
It is not.
Again, you have. I've noticed this year there was a lot of your start position. You have to go back, forward, or backwards.
Yeah.
So a lot of partial targets, there are partial targets tucked behind the barrels.
Yes.
There's deceptive angles, and you have a fast swinger on the left-hand side. The movement that punishes overextension.
Yeah, this is also a 180 trap. From the straddling that
start position.
The start position,
Yeah.
you can do 180 there.
Yeah.
Once you pull your gun, there's just a lot of traps in this stage.
Yeah.
You just don't see it right now, but it will actually be punishing you if you don't look into that carefully.
Yeah.
But I love this stage too, and then of course the RO there is so good.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so that's stage 14. A lot of people shot it well.
Yeah.
Open shooters definitely ripped it. PCC shooters tore through those transitions. I love, if I'd be PCC, I'd be thinking the same way.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, only the discipline kept their points there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways on how to shoot this stage.
Right.
Whew, that's why, I'm looking forward for another Area 2 next year.
For next year.
Oh, definitely, man. So,
yeah, no, it's always something, once Area 2 finishes and wraps up, we're all like, we want the next one right away.
Exactly. So let's talk about staff, sponsors, and the match director, JM. Kudos to everybody, by the way.
Yes.
You guys did an awesome job.
Yeah. Again, from a shooter standpoint, we enjoyed it. This is the reason why a lot of people travel and support Area 2 because, again, the match director created a theme that felt like a movie studio or props, right? And then the range officers, very, very seasoned, great calls. And, I always admire their patience because, not only, they shot the early match, right? But going through all of the shooters in the span of 3 days is no easy task.
Yeah.
So they all stood in the dust, in the sun, in the wind, ensuring all safety and fairness, and making sure that the shooters have fun.
Oh, definitely. I had fun.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah. Again, it's and seeing old friends and acquaintances in that match, we always look forward to.
And of course, the one that we were talking about, the stages a while ago, the stage builders, you guys engineered complex activators, stomp pads, swingers, traps, and props. You guys did a good creativity. And then it happened.
Yeah.
And of course the stats team kept the scoring consistent and fast. I was really impressed how they had it run. Yeah. The vendors and sponsors, wow! Thank you guys. Thank you
for always showing up there. We have a lot.
Yeah.
And I think we can mention it.
Yes.
Vortex. We got Surefire, Holosun, Berries, Dylan, Seymour, Grey Guns, Laugo. Even the stage sponsors like JP,
Hunter,
Hunter, the Belt. They're all super supportive of our community, our shooting community. They always show up.
Exactly, and I'm going to tell you, I think you would agree with me on this one, JM. Area 2 is a community effort.
Yeah,
it's not just going to happen that way. This is everybody's effort, and this 2025 Area 2 was one of the most polished of what it calls this that happened yet. The version of all of this one. This is the best.
No, it keeps getting better every year.
Yeah. Do we know what the theme next year would be? I think I heard something.
I forgot did, but I'm not 100% sure. But whatever it is that they're going to come up with,
I hope it's not Pretty Woman. I know you guys are gonna do awesome.
Whatever it is, I'm sure they'll knock it out of the park.
Yeah, definitely.
Even this year, the desert told the truth this year.
Exactly
with the results, right?
I love it. Max still the king of PCC.
Yes.
But watch out for Mix next year. I'm telling you, Mix is the future.
Yep, I agree on that.
So Bridger Havens is a rising force in the open.
Oh yeah,
I think he's somebody that we will be looking into for this 2026. Yeah, definitely. And how about Harrington?
Yeah, the LO puts it on the map.
Definitely.
Seiler and Miriam, represent a new age of carry optics as far as, Christian's been shooting open and then switching to carry optics and then switching back to open or LO. That guy's just a beast, and any firearm he shoots, it's crazy.
Beast, Justin is going to be rewriting the limits of female performance in shooting sports. In fact, I always give her as an example to women who wants to and young women who wants to start shooting. So I still remember Justin and Jalise. When they were younger, when we were shooting at Mesquite, that's the first time I saw them.
Right.
They were all children, right? Young people when they were shooting, but they were already good.
And then Niels is still top dog in production. And Mike Dixon still owns single stack in that division. So again, just overall sense, this match gave us brilliance, heartbreak, discipline, chaos, creativity, and competition at the highest level.
And I actually definitely agree with you with that, Jam. Whew! That was a good analysis, right? Stages, sponsors, everybody, right?
Yeah.
So I hope you guys saw what Area 2 was all about. I'm really looking forward for the 2026 Area 2. So again, you have the whole year 2026. I mean, the first 6 months maybe preparing for that end of year big matches, right?
And we'll talk about we'll talk about how you can prepare for next year. We'll talk about that on a couple episodes.
Yeah.
As we wrap up, I think we have a couple more weeks left through the year.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays.
Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I hope you guys are still shooting if you can, wherever you are.
Yeah.
You have the ability to shoot, whether it's outdoors or indoors.
Yeah, of course. And once again, this is another episode of your favorite competitive shooting podcast. I'm EP.
I'm JM.
Train hard, shoot straight. See you at the range.